Casey. I am a registered dietitian and certified personal trainer. I help women lose fat, get fit, and gain confidence. I am talking with you today about how to stay on track with your fat loss goals while you are traveling, generally on vacation. I know it is a common time for spring break trips coming up, and I know that you've been working really hard at trying to stay on track with your fat loss goals, and you may have made some really good progress over the last few months, which is amazing. So, first of all, we're going to talk about 6 things that you can do to stay on track with your fat loss goals during your vacation time. And the first one is this. Number one, you need to have some realistic expectations. So you may not continue to lose fat on your vacation, and that is totally okay. All right. Vacations are a time to relax and enjoy and partake in some things that maybe you don't typically do in your day to day routine. And that is totally fine to get away and indulge somewhat. Okay. So set the expectations aside for continued fat loss on your vacation. If you really want to truly enjoy your vacation, you may just want to halt that goal for just a little while. Doesn't mean throw it all out the window, doesn't mean not be mindful and intentional with your choices, but be realistic in the fact that if you maintain your weight, that it might be a really big plus. Maybe it's I'm only going to come home from vacation gaining a pound or two compared to maybe 6 or 7 like I typically would during a week's vacation. So set yourself up for realistic expectations and really think about what you're trying to accomplish during that week. Number one, my guess is enjoy, relax, and have fun on that vacation. Okay, so these are just some of my tips and tricks that I use personally when I'm traveling and vacationing, as I will be here very soon with my family. Looking forward to that. So number one is, set realistic expectations. So number two is move your body every single day. This doesn't mean that you have to 100% follow your normal fitness routine, but try to make yourself as active as possible. Move your body. Maybe it's more of a focus on, I'm going to do more walking or swimming or biking instead of going to the gym every single day like you typically would at home, or doing an intense workout at home. Doesn't have to be the same duration, intensity, but try to move your body as best you can. For me, one of my favorite things to do is take a morning walk. And if I'm by the beach, you can guarantee that I'm going to be out there walking on the beach. It's not a super intense, super fast pace. I'm not going out for, hitting 3 to 4 miles. I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm also moving my body. So think about ways that you can work movement into your day to day and try to move your body every single day. Number three is fueling up on protein early in the day. So vacations are often a time of dining out. If you're traveling, sometimes you have very limited choices that are available to you. Focus on fueling up on protein. If you are in a hotel or a condo where maybe you could grab a protein shake or bring your own protein powder and mix up something easy like a protein shake, or add it to Greek yogurt, something along those lines. The more protein focused you can be early in the day, it's really going to help set you up for success later in the day. So it's going to, number one, keep you more full and satisfied, as well as keep those cravings under control. All right. We'll get to the dining out here in just a minute. So that was number three. Number four is make sure you're drinking your water. Okay, many of you find yourselves in a good routine when you're at home, either working from home or at work. You've got your water bottle with you all the time. Make sure that you are planning for and drinking that water all throughout the day as best you can. Now, I know, number five, a lot of you, when you go on vacation, you drink alcohol, and that is totally fine. Okay, if you abstain from alcohol, that's wonderful as well. But you may find yourself having more access to alcoholic beverages and the time and the energy to do that while you're on vacation. Okay, so if you're going to drink alcohol, number one, do it responsibly, of course, always. Number two, be mindful of the amount that you're drinking. It's okay to set some limits. It really is okay to set some limits on your alcohol. And maybe it's the amount of drinks that you're having or the number of days that you're having a drink, an alcoholic beverage. If you are going to partake in alcohol, make sure that you're trying to be mindful at least somewhat of the amount of calories that you're consuming with these alcoholic beverages. And the more low calorie options that you can choose, such as light beer or a liquor with a sugar-free or no-calorie mixer, those are going to be better options, okay, compared to strawberry daiquiri or a big old giant margarita. Yes, these are fun and these are, vacation type feel drinks. But if you consume them a lot throughout the day or every single night, multiple drinks like those calories are really, really going to rack up super quickly. Okay, high sugar beverages. Not only the alcohol is providing extra calories to your day, the drink itself is contributing pretty highly to your caloric intake. So those can add up really, really quickly. So go ahead and have one or two on the week that you're gone, but otherwise try to stick with those low calorie options for your alcoholic beverages if you're trying to stay on track with your fat loss goals. Okay. Number 6 would be dining out. Now, this is almost unavoidable when you're traveling. And of course, you want to be able to get away from your day-to-day tasks of preparing all your meals and cooking dinner for your family. So if you are dining out, a couple of quick ideas here is number 1, plan ahead. Okay. So go online, look at the menu, decide before you go what entree or what food options you're going to choose, because if you're pre-planning, you're more likely to make that healthier choice. Okay, a couple other things to be mindful for at a restaurant is portions are ginormous. Okay, those restaurants are trying to give you a feel of getting a good value for your dollar, so they're going to provide you with a whole ton of food, way more than your typical portion, especially if you're trying to remain in that calorie deficit, which I'm not saying you incredibly have to do on your vacation, but you need to be mindful of your calorie intake if you want to stay on track with your fat loss goals. So watch the portions. Go ahead, ask for a box right away and put half of the meal in the box, or share an entree with someone else in your party, in your family, your friends. That's an easy way to just kind of cut down on those calories. You may want to order some indulgent type foods that you don't usually have in your day-to-day, and that is totally fine. I want you to be able to enjoy those foods. It is just a matter of eating slowly, being mindful and intentional with that choice, and not eating like an a-hole, okay? Don't eat like an a-hole. Just because you can and you're on vacation doesn't mean that you should, eat to this point of being so incredibly full and miserable, especially if you're not used to eating high fat, high sugar type foods. You're going to really notice a change in how your body feels if you suddenly go and eat these foods, especially in large quantities. Okay, so be real mindful of the portion. Continue to focus on protein, leaner the better. And if you're going to indulge in some, high fat, high sugar foods, eat just a small amount of it and eat it very slowly and enjoy it, and then leave the rest or share the rest. So those are my 6 tips. Number 1, set realistic expectations for your vacation. You can go away and enjoy yourself without gaining and, undoing all the progress that you have made over the past few months. Number 2 is move your body every single day. Find a way to be active as much as you can on your vacation. My guess is you've got extra time, so maybe you get up and you take that walk, or you work in that afternoon or evening walk in your day. Try to move your body as much as possible. Protein up early in the day. Drink your water. Set alcohol limits and choose lower calorie beverages, and be mindful and intentional with your choices when dining out. So that being said, I hope you have an amazing time on your vacation, and I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, I encourage you to follow me on my social media, reach out to me on my website. InspireHW.com is where you can connect with me. And if you like what you see here, please give me a follow and subscribe. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy that vacation.